Hello, guys and girls. It's Aaron Lee here, and I'm doing a video today because I had a Bible study. So it's an article from Pixel Legends by a guy named Ethan, and it was published on August 6th, 2012. How I made real American money in Diablo 3. In-game in-game economy has always made me interested in MMOs. From the very first time I booted up EverQuest and realized I could set up a shop to hawk my loot. I was sold on the concept of massively multiplayer games. During the end of my stay in World of Warcraft, I played strictly the auction house. I figured out what the demand was and how I could capitalize on it, and cornered the market. By the time I quit, I had bought every single item money could buy, and had tons of gold on reserve. So when I heard that Diablo 3 would have an auction house where players could buy items with real money, I was intrigued. Here is a log about how I attempted to make enough money in Diablo 3 to buy the next StarCraft 2 expansion whenever it comes out. While I was into playing the game, I pretty much ignored the real money auction house. I haven't found anything good enough to sell on the RMAH. Even while playing on the highest level of difficulty, Infernal. So I ignored it and happily played the game while using just the plain old gold auction house. This all changed when I was running through Act 1 Infernal with a friend. Post 1.0.3 patch, which made rarer drops more common, and that glorious weapon dropped. To be realistic, it wasn't that glorious. A level 63 one-handed sword with around 250 DPS and 200 strength. 200 strength. Finding it was definitely a highlight out of that run. I threw the item up at the RMAH. I don't know what that is, guys and girls. It's something for $10. Not expecting to get anything from it. But the next morning, I woke up to an email saying my item sold. I woke up to an email saying my item sold for $10 in real American currency, with the prospect that I could earn actual money from this game. That's from this game. My priorities of the game changed. No longer was I playing just for fun. I was also gambling. Every time I killed an elite pack champion or boss, I had a small chance to earn actual money. This aspect added an exciting new layer to the game. And here's a picture of this game right here, and the picture says, "Who doesn't like a large screenshot of a blogger's Diablo 3 dude with all of his sweet gear on?" My problem with Blizzard's RMAH is that I can't sign up for real money to be transferred to my PayPal account, because I don't have a mobile phone number. Well, I do, but apparently they need a mobile phone. They need a mobile phone. The guy messed up need. Sorry, there. That was a typo. And no, I don't have Diablo 3. Or World of Warcraft. I wasn't allowed to play those kind of games when I was a kid. Mom doesn't like them. My mom does not like games like this. Mobile phone number that isn't a prepaid phone number. Everyone living in my house only has prepaid phones because they work so well for what we need. It kind of sucks, but the ability to buy stuff off of the Blizzard store is still nice. Plus, they don't take a 15% cut when you buy from them. Maybe I will get into the world of Warcraft trading card game with all the money. With all the money I earned on the RMAH. For right now, I would rather aim for the goal to earn enough money off the RMAH to buy the Heart of the Swarm expansion for StarCraft 2. Day 1. So here's another picture of the game right here. Striking Avenger. Rare crossbow. Guess it's one of the weapons. It's got 819.0 damage per second. 563 to 926 damage. 1.10 attacks per second. Plus 210 to 494 lighting damage. Plus 220 dexterity. Plus 146 intelligence. Plus 97 vitality. Critical hit damage increased by 45%. Item level 62. Required level 60. To the top of the right top corner says two dash hand. Sell value 1,848 gold. Durability 56 out of 56. Yep, this little digital item with numbers on it might make me some real cash. Day 1. So here I am. Here I am now, trying to recreate that glory again and working towards my goal. But so far, no luck. No luck. I have been framing Act 1 over and over with my witch doctor, trying to get another useful level 63 item to drop. But to no avail. After about 4 hours of framing and watching TV, the best I got was an item level 63 two-handed crossbow with 819 damage per second, also known as DPS, called the Striking Avenger. I threw it up on the auction house just for grins and giggles for $13. But I am not expecting anything to come out of it. Although that is the same attitude I had about my old one-handed sword, which magically turned into $10. I will come back tomorrow morning. I'll come back tomorrow morning and see if anything has happened to that item. I might have gotten a little greedy by asking $13 for an item not nearly as good as the last one. Only time will tell. Current money in account, $10. $10. Day 2. After grinding in Act 1 for a few hours, I was getting discouraged. He meant. He forgot to put a D after it. I felt like I had been churning my wheels. It wasn't ever going to make any more cash out of Diablo 3. He forgot of. Between out and Diablo. And my sword was a one-time fluke. A one-time fluke. When I was making my way through Act 2 for progression purposes and stumbled upon a pair of gloves that sold for $5. Finally, something happened. Now, with a $15 nest egg, I wonder if I could invest that in a cheap item that could resell for an even bigger profit. After looking for an hour, it seems item flipping on the RMAH wasn't the most effective strategy. I used to do this all the time in the gold auction house, but it really wasn't that much fun due to the clunky interface. Maybe I need more money and take bigger risks on the RMAH. My best bet was to do what I had been doing, which was running the route that was shown on this video. So far, it seems pretty effective. On an average run, I make off with about 40 rares. About 40 rares in an hour. Today, I bet Diablo in Act 2. Inferno as well, and hit a brick wall in Act 3. This act will require a bit of grinding and gearing up. And with the increase in repair bills in the latest patch, this seems like a good place to quit for the night. Right now, I have three items up on the RMAH, but only expect one of those to sell. Current money in account, $15. Day 3. Finally, a patch for which doctor arrived this morning. Zombie bears are debugged and are now probably the best way for my class to farm act 1. I logged in and noticed my bow had been taken off the auction house. I guess I had been asking too much. When I put it back up, I asked for $6.99, which is about half of what I asking before. He meant what I was asking before. After running about 2 of my farming runs, I went outside to do some shopping. While out, I got an email that said my bow had sold for $5.99. Can't say I am disappointed by the quick turnaround. Even if I made less money than I had hoped to get. Money is money, and it all adds up. I don't have as much time to farm today, but I threw another piece of unsold pants up on the auction house at a discounted price of $3.99. All of this writing about sales, about sale price, sale prices makes me feel like a salesman. Anyway, off to bed, dreaming about walking up to a nice email. Current money in account. $20.99. Day 5. Day 4. Busy day today with my mom's birthday happening, and also not much time to fiddle with Diablo 3 farming. But let me do my video. But I did log into to check my auctions. Nothing sold, which is discouraging. But then again, I knew the stuff I was putting on the market wasn't good enough for people to actually want to spend money. So I put back up a not so great witch doctor knife for the price of $2.99. And we will see if anyone bites. Current money in account, $20.99. Day 5 through 6. Day 5 and 6. I didn't have any time. Can you let me do it, please? I didn't have any time to play games these 2 days. But over this But over this time I never received any emails, so I knew exactly what that meant. Current money in account, $20.99. Will I reach my goal of not paying Blizzard a dime? Just my time that I will never get back for StarCraft 2. Heart of the Swarm. Find out next week when the second article goes up. Featured image done by Max Ark's original art can be found here. The article was written about a month ago, and from what I have read, a large percent of the player base has stopped playing Diablo 3. Since then, the demand for high-end items has gone down. Now, so I can imagine that the amount of money I would have made in today's market would not be as high. About the author, Ethan. Having long been an avid gamer, Ethan found his niche in the PC gaming market, while still occasionally dabbling in the medium that got him into gaming consoles. Usually he finds time to play his Xbox 360, and occasionally will dust off his Wii for a bit to play with friends and family when he isn't found locked in his room playing shooters and strategy games. Follow him on Twitter at Ethan Hawks. And no comments on this article. That's it, guys and girls. I gotta go now. I gotta go to bed. My dad's anxious to get me to go to bed. So, see you later. Sleep good tonight. Dream good. And I had the best Bible study in my life. Alright. Bye.